Put your hands together. Everybody that's in the room, let's go for Daymond John.
Thank you so much. So, New York City, the Apollo Theater, how are we doing tonight?
It means the world to me as a black entrepreneur to impact other people of color and entrepreneurs, because I'm a product of seeing other successful entrepreneurs who helped me, who mentored me in the community. People that you may not see on TV, but they're creating change every day. They're reinvesting in the community. They're mentors. They're helping. They're educating our kids. You know, so it is part of why I'm here, and it's definitely part of why I'm giving back. In the last 2 years, we've seen so many crazy things happening, and I realized that you know, it takes all of us to jump in to change the narrative, educate people. And so I keep saying that instead of kids who don't have, or anybody who doesn't have inspirational knowledge and they get frustrated and they want to burn a business, they should be building a business. And what better way to do that than to show amazing people who have overcome adversity. They may be globally recognized, but you didn't realize all the things that they went through. You know, highlight up-and-coming companies that need grants of $25,000 a piece. We're giving away $250,000. This is the second year in a row. And this money is not to take any part of their company. It's free money that they can hopefully keep the doors open or get some new machinery or advertise the market and be the next Daymond John. And I think that that's important for us to see people that look like us, that have come with through a lot of challenging backgrounds, be successful and to be able to give back.
Well, when Daymond calls, you kind of answer because he knows what he's doing. And it just feels good to know that we have a network of people that show up for each other, to help each other, pat each other on the back, and help us all come together and put together great businesses. It's important because it encourages others to become entrepreneurs. When you see something ahead of you that you want to do, it's cool, but if you keep seeing it and you keep seeing it, it encourages you to show you that you can do it also.
Today, with less than 2% of all black businesses born in America living to a second generation, it's not only important, it's vital that we celebrate Black Entrepreneurs Day. Beyond celebrating Black Entrepreneurs Day, it's important that all media gain an opportunity to share that message forward. Black business is good business for America, it's good business for communities, and it's vital business for those of us who are living in these communities.
First of all, it's such a big honor to be here at Dame's incredible Entrepreneurial Day for all of us, right? We're at the Apollo. That makes it incredible to begin with. The fact that we're back together and can do this, right? If you asked me a year ago, I didn't think even this was possible. So, and Fubu is also a brand that I grew up with, we all love, and for us, by us, who doesn't like that? You know, it's big, and it's not just what's happening on the stage, it's the networking. When I walked in today, I walked in with some high school students, and I just thought that this is why we're here. This is why we're here.
If you don't connect with the right people as an entrepreneur or as a person, it will limit your growth. You have to constantly be educating yourself every day. You have to talk to new people to give you new ways to think, innovation, to challenge you. If you don't grow, how do you expect to succeed? Whether as a person, whether in a relationship, or especially in a business. There's always going to be people who are going to be competitive to you in business. There's always going to be new technologies. There's always going to be new legal issues. There's going to be all kind of stuff. And if you don't connect with the right people who are willing to challenge you and educate yourself, well, then you're going to only get the results you were getting yesterday.
We have a mission to improve the quality of life of African Americans, and entrepreneurship is one of the most viable vehicles to do so. We've had far too many statements of equity, but far too little activities to really demonstrate equity. In corporate America, the number one goal is to return profits for shareholders. In a diversifying economy, in a country that's looking more like the globe, it is absolutely important that you have equity at the table from your board level to your C-suite to all decision-making prospects. And if that is a part of the metrics of success, it would be achieved. But there's very little tolerance in the African American community and many communities for performative statements that lack any substantive outcome.
Now, When I created Black Entrepreneurs Day in 2020, I wasn't sure what exactly would happen and what it would become. I just wanted to build something special and inspirational for all of the amazing Black entrepreneurs out there. Yeah, please. Please.
This event has superseded my standards of what I expected by far. I mean, last year when we did it, we put it together in a quick couple of months and everybody came on board. The corporate sponsors, the technology companies, the people who were giving money for the grants, and all the entrepreneurs flooding in saying, we want to know more about it, we want the help. The celebrities that came to the table. And now we're able to do it live. We're showing that the country, is slowly opening back up. We're at the most famous theater when it comes to Black culture, maybe one of the most famous theaters in the world, and we're doing it live in the middle of Harlem. You know, I love telling the story. In the 80s, I watched Showtime at the Apollo. You know, in the 90s, I stood outside right in front of here selling my hats, right? Then I started making a couple of dollars. I started becoming a person that can be in the seats. Then all of a sudden I was taking the stage once or twice. Now I'm booking the whole theater and giving the opportunity to the next person who's gonna be bigger and better than Daymond John.